Hey guys, welcome back to 5 nothing 100 nothing.com. I am Fugit, the fittest underdog guru using intelligent tactics. And today, guys, I'm going to talk to you about the power of one. Okay, think about it. Whenever you've gone to a gym or you're sitting down and you're trying to strategize a way to really transform yourself, and you know your bad habits, you know what they are as far as either your exercise habits and or your nutrition habits and just lifestyle habits, things that are hindering you from achieving the things that you want to achieve, the goals you have for yourself. And I learned this years ago from Dr. John Berardi, and I called the power of one, but he had another name for it. But basically what it boils down to is that you have, say, 5 things, okay? And that might be either, cutting it short. You might have 10 bad habits you need to change that are keeping you from, what you're trying to achieve with your body, your physique, your health, whatever it is. And again, whether it's, lifestyle habits, physical strength, or the workouts you do, and or your dietary habits, okay? So let's say that there's 6 things that you need to change. Now, a lot of people will just, go in all or nothing. They know what they need to change. They throw out everything in the pantry and they just simply stock all the right foods. They have their workout schedule. They're very motivated. And, from what we know in research and through behavioral patterns of people, is that most people cannot stay on a plan, cannot stay regimented, cannot stay on something that's very rigid and very off kilter from their normal lifestyle, the habits they've had for the last 6 months or so, and maybe longer. So what the power of one does is it says that what you do is you change one thing, okay? And you do that consistently and consecutively for 10 days. Once you've mastered that, and it's now becoming a habit and just part of your routine, then and only then do you add the second thing that you need to change, okay? So for instance, let's say that you don't drink enough water in a day, okay? You don't drink at least 8 ounce glasses of water a day. So what you do is you then add in that 8 glasses of water a day and do that every single day for 10 days, okay? Once you get to that 10th day, okay, assuming you did it 10 straight days, then the next thing you need to do, let's say you don't eat enough vegetables. So you have 1 serving of vegetables a day. If you're lucky, I'm going to add 1 serving a day. So I'm going to have 2 servings a day. Maybe you go from 2 to 3, whatever it is, okay? And then now you're doing your water habit and you're doing your vegetable habit. Now, granted, we have not changed anything else, okay? We haven't changed the exercise. We haven't changed any other lifestyle habits you have. Just those 2 things, okay? You do that for another 10 days. And you've got in all of your vegetables that you said you were going to do, which was either 1 or 2 servings up from what you normally have. If you do none, just doing a serving of vegetables a day is going to be a big change, okay? Then after that 10 days, you add another habit to that. Maybe it's eating more lean protein. Maybe it's now the workout regimen. It's doing balanced strength training program and sticking with that, not missing days. If you're planning on doing 3 days a week, great. If you plan on doing 4, whatever it is, depending on your level, age, time, what you have lifestyle-wise and work-wise and home life. But the idea is that if you change too much too fast, that your body, everything is going to fight you inside. You have, by default and by circumstance and whatever, you have a certain lifestyle. You have certain things you do on a normal basis, almost habitually, or automatic pilot, as I call it. And to make a bunch of radical changes at once, it's very, very hard, and the research shows that you're going to probably fail. And I know everybody thinks, that they're the exception to the rule, but generally we're not. And you need to just really trust in the process and change that one thing, make it a habit, and then change another thing and change another thing. Because let's face it, okay? Let's say you have 5 things you need to change, okay? And you change all 5 at once. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of immediate lifestyle disruption. The only places that generally works is when there's a huge financial motive, or like a weight loss TV show or something where you can just dedicate your time to that. But in that setting, that's all you're doing. If you're home, you still have demands on your time. You still have, restrictions on your time, and other people to factor in your circle that are going to be affected on a small or greater level. So going from that perspective, most people that change a lot of things or change everything at once, and they're not in that very secure setting where everything is controlled around them, they're going to have slip-ups. It's going to be really hard to keep that regimen, and usually the wall comes tumbling down, and we divert back because there's less pressure, and we don't want to feel like failures. We revert back to our old habits, and then we set a date off in the future that we're going to get started again. Or we just say, well, when things settle down, I'll start this, I'll start that. So you relieve the pressure on yourself by just simply changing that one thing that's very simple to do until that's a habit. Then you do it with another, then you do it with another. So you ease in, you slowly morph into that person that you want to be, doing the habits that you need to do to get the changes in your body that you want to achieve. So I've seen it work countless times. It takes a little patience, but you can do it. And there's the rare A-type personality that changes everything and sticks with it. And that's not most of us, okay? That takes a lot of dedication. Usually it's somebody who's either, again, DNA, or they're wired that way, they're A-type personality, or they have a lot of pain, massive pain, anchored to not achieving that goal, like a wedding or a vacation where they're going to be embarrassed if they don't reach this goal, or a photo shoot or something professionally where they make a living with their physique. Those people, they've got a lot of leverage to do it, and there's a lot of pain and consequence linked to not doing it. But for most everyday average people, we just have to put our shirt on, and we're not really accountable to anybody, and there's no significant cost for not achieving our goal. So words to live by, guys. One thing at a time. Change it, anchor it, make it happen, and then keep on adding to it. And you think about it, in 2-3 months, you're a different person. You're hydrated, you've got good, healthy fats in your system, you've got lean proteins, you're working out regularly, and you're going to see changes in your body, okay? When your habits change, the physique changes, okay? Your mindset changes, your self-esteem, everything changes. The way people talk to you change, the way people treat you. They hold you in higher regard. They hold you with massive amount of respect because you're a dedicated, disciplined person. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it's progress towards perfection. All right, guys, like, share, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed that. Like to know what you'd like to see next, and have a great day. Take care. My undersized underdogs, we're out.